Your actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the trending contracts. And today's contract, they have it coming, set in Dubai. And the contract ID is up on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us today, courtesy of Wowchies. So on to our briefing, short and sweet. It all happens sooner or later. So on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so, but we cannot change our disguise as our objective. So for today's challenge, we will be starting in the penthouse, and we're going to be bringing with us 2 vials of lethal poison along with our silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we've chosen a rather strategic starting location, which is actually nowhere near any of our targets. So we have a bit of a journey on our hands. We're just going to exit the penthouse completely via the main entrance area here, round to the reception, and just down by the security office we find a bottle of water, and the receptionist will come along shortly. There she is. Once she's finished that conversation, she will then go up and sample the poisoned water. For the purposes of the video, as usual, we will stick around for the kill. If you do not wish to do so, then you can just start making your way over to the black and gold bar. So once our target has demised themselves, we can now make our way straight to the black and gold bar, and we're going to take care of the Sikh Omar Al-Ghazali, who you can see is just over there mingling in the crowd. He's about to start his big speech before returning to mingling, and then finally culminating in a conversation with the young lady we've just run past. And after all of that, he will then take a drink from this glass of wine, which we are going to poison with our second vial of poison. And if we turn around and look behind us, we see our next 2 targets, Lucy Phillips and Cornelia Stuyvesant. That would be Marcus's daughter, and they will both eventually, once the conversation they're having plays out, move into the private area here, which is just below us, and they will sit directly below that orb, light or ornament, whatever it is, and the winch to that orb, light, instrument thingy, whatever it is right here. So once they're both sat at the table, we can then just drop that thing on their heads, and we get a 2-for-1 deal. So that's 2 more targets taken care of. All that's left for us to deal with now is Marcus Stuyvesant. Now, I've picked a relatively long-winded way of dealing with this guy, so we're just going to remove the patrolling guard from behind the security office, and we're going to hide him out in the corridor in the crate here. And we're then going to take his gun that we've collected, and we're going to place it on the floor about here. Anywhere along this corridor will do, but about halfway is sufficient. So all we're going to do now is await the arrival of Marcus Stuyvesant, and he will have a bodyguard with him. He will find that gun and instruct the bodyguard to take it away, and he's going to take it to the security room that is just off to our right at present. And by that, when I say left and right, I am referring to 47's left or right. If I mean from the viewer point of view, I will say to the left or right of the screen. So once the guard has moved in to remove the gun, we can then give him plenty of time to let Marcus escape. We're going to render the guard unconscious. We're going to collect up everything that he drops, and we're going to hide his body in the closet at the end of the corridor. So all we've got to do now is wait for Marcus to go through his entire routine once again, and it is quite a long routine, and it may also stagnate, and we will have to go and trigger a conversation. If so, you just head back out to the Black and Gold bar and hang around for a bit. While we're waiting, the Sikh has finally finished mingling with everybody and has sampled his glass of wine. And after a short wait, Marcus Stuyvesant will finally return to this area, and we're not going to do anything fancy with him. We could kill him any way we see fit, but I think a bullet to the back of the head will suffice. So we're just going to hide his body, as I don't know who's going to come through this area. It could be frequented by guards removing bodies or returning to their posts, so better to be safe than sorry. We'll hide Marcus in the closet before heading to the lift exit. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of, and we have confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We met our objective, and we get our Silent Assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.